Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Musical lyrical lingo. Every episode a new bingo. Laugh and sing, go with the flow. Tune in as the memories grow.
Hello and welcome to Musical Lyrical Lingo. We're your hosts, Tim
And LJ, today and every week we will be discussing musicals, but specifically what they taught us.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
You know, since the last time we recorded and now I've just listened to my jingle on repeat.
You love it.
Honestly.
Does it wake you up in the morning? Is it like your alarm?
It's my alarm. It's my ringtone. It's my doorbell.
Do you love it more than our musical lyrical lingo jingle?
I think I do. I'm really sorry. I'm not going to lie. You know me. What you see is what you get. I'll say it as it is.
I mean, you're not going to lie.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm so glad you love it.
Thanks.
See, told you. You
Thanks.
would get it.
I mean, I don't know what else I can say, but thank you. It's.
I mean,
honestly,
I'm taking all the praise, and it wasn't me. But I mean, I brought it to you, so that's important.
You did, and you had the idea for the jingle.
Yeah, my ones just weren't good enough.
Oh, bless you. You tried.
I did, and that is important.
I mean, do you see me trying to do a jingle for you? No, because I'm a technophobe. I wouldn't have a clue where to start.
You could just write.
I'll sing one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But what for what part?
Oh, right.
No, but
all the
what
background
part?
stuff that I do.
Okay, the
just because you
background.
do all the front of house.
I know,
stuff,
but that is
you
the
get
boring
more.
stuff. Do you know what I mean? The background stuff is the boring stuff.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I appreciate you for doing it every single day. Because tell you what, I'm not answering those emails and doing all that stuff.
No.
Hell no.
You're too busy.
Here, it's so exciting.
What is?
The jingle.
Oh, we're here. There we go.
So this and again,
Insert here.
and again. 10 more times. Anyway.
Step right into the spotlight's glare. Welcome to Timmy's Musical Weekly News. Yeah, Timmy's Musical Theatre Weekly News.
People are going to get sick of it if we overplay it.
Okay.
Let's not overplay it. Musical theatre news. I am so excited about this.
What are you excited about?
The show is turning 30 years.
What is turning 30
Rent.
years? Oh, yeah. Rent.
Rent the revival as part of the 30th anniversary. The bold new production, directed by Olivier Award winner Luke Shepherd, will run at the Duke of York's Theatre from, I thought this was interesting, 26th of September.
Wonder why was
This
special
year.
about that?
It's maybe close to a big birthday, I don't
Is
know.
it?
Producers Chris Harper and Sonia Friedman, that also excites me,
Yeah.
said, we are absolutely delighted to be bringing Rent back to the West End in this bold new production. It's about time. Now, there have been a few revivals that have been clangers, so I hope they get this one right.
I think they will.
I really hope so.
I was listening-
The 30th anniversary one has to be...
Yeah, no, I
Right.
think it was a social clip, and just talking about how the music is still timeless. You know,
Yeah.
you could listen to it now, and it doesn't necessarily feel like it's from the 90s. So
I still listen to it and cry, so it still does it for me.
well, yeah. So I think that because they're not really having to adapt too much from the original,
Yeah.
as in
No, you don't need to play around with it.
music-wise or anything. But it'll be interesting to see what's
Yeah.
done. But
And
I
your
think it'll be
husband
good.
hasn't seen it. So you
I
need
mean,
to
he
sit him down
said
and
that he
watch
hasn't
that.
seen it, but
Has he watched? Has he seen it?
He probably hasn't watched it from start to finish, but he's definitely seen parts of it.
Right, okay.
He's definitely seen parts.
Because that wouldn't be okay if he hasn't seen it.
No, but yeah, I will rectify that major issue.
I'm
Make sure he
looking
does
forward
watch
to
it.
Something a little different for theatre news. So, London is the place to be because there are 5 new theatres set to open in
Yeah,
London. Did you see this too?
I did.
Wow, we are so blessed with the thriving theatre scene in London and across the UK, and it's only getting bigger. So, I thought I'd do a quick run through of what's about. So the Arts Theatre, Marble Arch. So the Arts Theatre, previously home to Six and Choir of Men, will open a new temporary home in Marble Arch. Its West End counterpart is currently closed for major works, but the new semi-permanent theatre will have 550 seats, and Heathers will open in the new theatre for 52 performances only. Honestly, they just wheel it out now, don't they? Like,
it is
from
crazy,
nothing
isn't
to
it?
like overkill. And then after that, Burlesque the musical will be taking residency with previews beginning on the 12th of September, and the performances are currently booking until Sunday the 31st of January 2027. And Cassidy Jansen has just been announced as going into it, playing Cher's part.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. And we haven't seen her for a while.
No.
So that's quite exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously she was beautiful, the musical. And then I did see her in Anne Juliet.
Oh, that's
as
it.
Anne Cassidy.
Yes.
Anne Hathaway, yeah. But I mean, I'm sure she's been in other things since, but I just...
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's quite exciting. So there you go, Marble Arch, theatre, the Theatre Arts, Marble Arch. Then, I don't know about the name of this one, British Airways Theatre.
Yeah.
Wonder who's sponsoring that. But it is in a historic move. The Schubert organisation and Trafalgar Entertainment are set to open the largest new theatre in London since the National Theatre in 1976. It forms part of the 1.3 billion redevelopment of the 140-year-old Olympia exhibition site. And they're turning it into a cultural and entertainment destination near the Royal Albert Hall. It will, part of that regeneration of that area will be a 1,575 seat venue, which will open in 2027. I think also there will be like office and conference spaces. I think it's linked to maybe a hotel as well. But
would have been better to just be called the Flight Theatre.
Do you know what I mean?
Rather than British Airways.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Then there's Capitol Theatre. You will soon be able to pair your shopping with a matinee. Don't know how I feel about this, Anna. The new purpose-built Capitol Theatre will open in Westfield Shopping Centre and seat 620 audience members.
I mean, I'm all for making theatre accessible, and maybe that...
What is exciting is it'll be designed by the same team responsible for notable venues, including the Bridge Theatre, which I think is a fantastic theatre.
And only 600 as well, so it might be, 600 seats isn't massive.
Yeah.
In comparison, so.
And the same team did transform the Kit Kat Club.
Oh, yeah.
For Cabaret, so they know what they're doing. And Dirty Dancing, the classic story on stage, will open that new venue. The Savile Theatre, planning permission has been granted for the reinstatement of the new Savile Theatre as a performance space. Yo Capital purchased the Shaftesbury Avenue venue in 2021 and is preparing to reopen it as a 622-seat theatre. Word on the street has it that the famed circus company Cirque du Soleil are initially attached as potential residents for the performance space.
Interesting, because that's one thing that London doesn't have, like a resident Cirque du Soleil show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which most big
capitals do,
don't they?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Then Troubadour are expanding again.
Yeah,
so
I did read that.
Yeah, so Troubadour Greenwich Peninsula Theatre. So the Troubadour Theatres are planning to add another venue to their ever-growing canyon. The company already have existing sites at Wembley Park, where Starlight Express was for 2 years. What's going in there now? Or what's going in there?
I don't know.
Definitely something has been...
Wembley Park?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's soon... Oh, I'm Every Woman. High School Musical.
High School, that's it.
High School Musical, yeah. is going to be going into it. And then in Canary Wharf, which is hosting the first stage adaptation of The Hunger Games. Have you seen any videos of it?
Yes.
Looks really good. However, a new venue on the Greenwich Peninsula will feature 2 1,500-seat auditoriums when it opens later this year. And Secret Cinema recently unveiled plans for a long-term flagship venue at Greenwich Peninsula with an immersive production of Pirates of the Caribbean, set to be the first to play there in February.
I love that idea.
So there you go.
Yeah, you're right. The Shaka Khan musical, I'm Every Woman, is but I can't. But yeah, you're right. The High School Musical's going in there.
Yeah, with Harry Judd from McFly fame playing Coach.
I do love him.
So there you go. There's some musical theatre news for the week.
Well, that was wonderful.
Cue jingle. Okay.
Okay.
And we move on. What are we talking about today?
Something a little bit different.
This one has me topsy-turvy, skew-whiffy all over the place.
Does it?
Absolutely. I have no idea what we're talking about.
What? Like, as in you forgot to do the research?
No, I've done. Does it look like I forgot to do the research? No. Just in that I've never seen it, and it is I think it's a difficult one to understand if you haven't seen it.
Yes,
I haven't seen the film either.
I was going to say, and you haven't seen the original.
No.
Source material.
No.
So this is Big Fish.
Yes.
And it was a film. So this is a heartwarming musical based on the 1998 novel by Daniel Wallace and the 2003 Tim Burton film. This film is...
Great novel title.
Yeah.
Big Fish, the novel of mythical proportions.
Yeah. So this is Caitlin, one of Caitlin's favourite films.
Oh, okay.
She adores Big Fish.
I must have a wee watch of it.
Music and lyrics by your mate, Andrew Lippa.
Yes. And he is brilliant.
He is good. And book by John August.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the film, like Timothy, the story follows Edward Bloom and his relationship with his adult son Will. It has 2 timelines.
Yes.
So the original, we probably could have talked about this in our flops episode.
Yes. Well, no. When I was researching it, I did read about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I didn't put it in. I didn't feel it was a big enough flop.
Yeah.
And also, had we already talked about the fact we might do this? I don't think we had, actually.
No, I'm not sure.
Is this why this came to your brain when we talked about the next steps, maybe?
So it follows 2 timelines. Present day, where Edward is older.
Yeah.
And Will is about to become a father.
Yeah.
So all those like father-son sort of relationships. And then the past, whenever Edward was a young man, up to where he like meets Will's mother, and then whenever
and he was a traveling salesman when he was younger, isn't that right? Okay.
Yeah. And in this past, sort of Edward, is how he encounters a witch, a giant, a mermaid, and the love of his life, Sandra.
So is it real? Like, so he's lived this full and fantastical life, populated with all these things, witches, giants, and mermaids. Did it actually happen, or is it him telling tales?
If you haven't seen this film, I don't want to spoil it, because you need to watch it.
Okay.
Because you probably don't get the full story by just listening to the cast recording. No. And they did change it slightly with a couple of the adaptations of it.
Yeah.
From what it originally was. But I'm not going to say anything in case also our listeners maybe haven't. Go watch the film.
Okay. But Big Fish is a heartfelt, powerful, and truly magical musical about fathers, sons, and the stories that we use to define our identities.
Yes.
With spine-tingling, beautiful music and lyrics by Andrew Lippa, and I've talked about, I have fangirled about him quite a bit, haven't I? And a funny, heartwarming book by John August. Big Fish is a magnificent big fish of a tale itself. Spectacular, fantastical and overflowing with love. Have I summed it up?
Yeah, absolutely. It first opened in Chicago in 2013. And the cast involved Norbert Leo Butz, who is just wonderful. And we
Edward Bloom.
spoke about him before in Catch Me If You Can, and obviously he played the original Fiyero. Kate Baldwin, she was in Hello Dolly, isn't that right? With Bette Midler? Yes. And Bobby Steggert
as well.
Yes, he was.
And he, from listening to it, and this was listening to it years ago, not just from research, like, I didn't know who he was. His voice, like, really stands out. Like, he is amazing.
I like Norbert.
No, I love Norbert, but like, for a second male voice on the cast recording, I was like, who is this guy? Like, some of his songs were beautiful.
It did move to Broadway just 6 months after it opened in Chicago. So quite quickly, but it did close after 34 previews and 98 regular performances. Which
that was in the Neil Simon Theatre.
Sometimes is the way it goes. It ended up going to Scotland in 2017. And was in the Other Palace in 2017 December. 2017.
Off
and
West End.
In that production, it starred Kelsey Grammer as older Edward, and then Jamie Moscato was younger, which is because it's quite a heavy role for just having the one person play both.
Okay,
roles.
Got you. Yeah. And that was interestingly directed by Nigel Harman.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
It is, a heart on your sleeve musical, and is a major hit in high schools, and I can understand why. Because
there's lots for everybody to do.
There's lots for everybody to do. So another musical which is good for the young folk, and possibly good for those community theatres.
Yeah.
And theatre is theatre. It doesn't matter whether you are performing in your local high school, community centre, or in the West End or Broadway. You are performing in something you love.
As long as it's got heart, and certainly from listening to it and from the research, this musical has heart. So we talk about what we've learned? Yeah,
so I learned a little bit, like, just how Andrew Lippa sort of wrote about it.
Oh, very good. Nice.
So he specifically wrote the musical intervals in the early songs to mimic the natural cadence and the twang of a southern accent.
Okay, yeah.
He is a very clever composer, like, isn't he?
100%. Like, again, all of, like, Addams Family and Wild Party, like, every single number in this show is catchy and memorable. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no clangers in there, or ones that are forgettable. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, the whole story is like, be the hero of your own story.
Yes.
And Edward does use mythology, not to lie, but to sort of make his ordinary life feel extra.
Yeah. So that's what, like, the idea of truth isn't just about facts.
Yes.
While the fathers, so Big Fish teaches us the power of storytelling. And it's just as important as objective truth. So through an emotional journey of an overly imaginative father and his pragmatic son, the musical shows, like, that tall tales can be vessels for love, or a tool to process grief.
Yes.
And a way to preserve, like, somebody's legacy.
Yeah.
So that idea of, like, truth isn't just about the facts, while the father's stories about witches and giants and mermaids aren't necessarily literal. They hold emotional truth, and they represent how he wants to be remembered, and how he perceives his life as a beautiful, larger-than-life adventure. And I think that's lovely. Like, that's something that all of us could, like, surely all of us want that for ourselves and for others.
Absolutely. And that's, as I've said, the musical is heart on your sleeve. It tells a message. And I think that go and watch the film as well, because it does have a lovely message to it. And that could be a reason why that doesn't always come across in the music.
Yeah,
so I think like being able to see that, it would hit you more.
Yeah, I definitely think the visual impact, because obviously I've watched a few videos, like, the visual impact of the show.
Yeah.
It's kind of, certainly some of those big numbers are like, wow, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think musically as well, he does a good enough job of that. And like that idea of magic of living, you know, and how the narrative encourages you to hold on to like the childlike sense of wonder.
That's it. Which we often,
and to dream big.
We often lose that, and we lose that much quicker now because of the introduction of social media and what kids are exposed to, and they definitely grow up quicker.
I definitely got that feeling of living life fully without apology. Do you know what I mean? Even that, as you've just mentioned, that opening number, be the hero of your own life. It's the perfect opening number. Because in the opening, it's also a recurring song throughout the show, isn't it? The lyrics do encourage the listener to take control of their destiny and face challenges head on, and to make their life an adventure rather than a passive experience. I also thought it was really clever that throughout that opening number, from the different lines, it refers to what's to come in the rest of the show.
Like foreshadowing.
Now, at the time you don't realise that, and it's really subtly done, but it's there. Every line is like a casting forward to what's going to come at some point in the show. If you what if I told you could change the world with just one thought? That line like represents Edward's want to inspire Will. As you learn later in the story, like Edward led a somewhat boring life, but Edward never necessarily changed the world, but he told Will all these stories about how amazing he is in order to inspire his son. To change the world.
Absolutely.
And I just thought that's nice.
Yeah. In the Be the Hero, so many things are mentioned, but we've got the Alabama Stomp.
Yeah.
And Alabama Stomp is a high tempo production dance just from the Big Fish. But I love that there's loads of videos on how to do it.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
But this happens too much on this podcast. It's starting to freak me out how one episode after the other we have talked about a dance craze or a made up dance.
I know.
That's so weird.
I know, isn't it? So it was originally an upbeat 1920s jazz tune.
Okay.
But which was recorded by Fletcher Henderson and Red Nichols, and adapted into a dance number and choreographed by Susan Stroman for the show. It all focuses on body percussion.
There you go.
Stepping and smacking the legs, a bit like our Lambeth, crossing the arms and touching the shoulders. And there's lots of one of my favourite dance moves, a step ball changes. There's lots of step ball changes.
There you go.
So you can actually on YouTube watch a video
how to
do it, and it's a really big dance number in this really heartfelt production.
Yeah, nice. I also, because obviously the relationship between the father and son is difficult.
Yeah, like it's strained as such. Yeah,
but I love that kind of theme of reconciliation and understanding that you get between the two. So, like, it emphasizes the need to see people we love as flawed. Normal human beings. For the son, Will, learning to accept his father's stories help him to bridge the emotional gap between them before it's too late. And in that number, Stranger, it comes second in the show. It's so beautiful.
It is,
Will sings, I want to face him like a man and not a child. So Will is very self-conscious about looking and acting adult, while he thinks his father can act childish at times. So Edward notices this too, as he mentions in the opening scene, you never were 6. You were born a tiny middle-aged man. Now Will is worried that he is the one acting childishly, and he wants to be a good role model for his son. And he wants his dad to be proud of him. It's just so beautiful, the roundabouts that it does. On a side note, there does seem to be like an Oedipus complex between Will and Edward. So there's a constant competition to be the alpha male.
Yeah.
So as Edward says to young Will, I'm going to need you to look after your mother. You're the man of the house while I'm on the road, because he was a travelling salesman. Because Edward was gone for such long stretches of time while he worked away, Will grew up with an independence and a drive to be the man of the house. That alpha male, it's certainly reflected onto these lines where he expresses similar sentiments. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then in finding the magic in the man, that song Magic in the Man, it teaches the listener to look past the person's flaws or tall tales. It encourages us to appreciate the beauty of our parents' ordinary lives and embrace that ones who face their fears lead the most interesting lives.
Absolutely. It's such a beautiful song as well. And
there's a lot of wee songs like that that have such heart.
Yeah, life lesson as well on like none of us are perfect and we're never going to be.
What do you mean?
But just look beyond, and there's always magic. There's always magic there. Just interesting that we did kind of do this around the flop episode, as I'd said, because it does have a lot going for us. It just didn't land the way people expected it to do.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said it's because the story didn't translate on stage. So it worked in a novel and it worked in a film.
Yeah.
Apart from the spectacle of the daisies and everything, and the songs are maybe just
daisies or daffodils.
Daffodils, sorry, I was thinking of something else. Also, despite Lippa's amazing songwriting, it's not that the music is so because the music is wonderful. It just doesn't. I think you need to see it. And it probably, maybe would have worked well as a film musical.
Yeah.
So that could
could still happen. You know what this podcast does. We say it and it happens, doesn't it?
But as you said, lots of characters in it. So high schools and drams can do it.
Yeah.
Nothing great. Don't need necessarily a big budget, but it's great for people can fill that space and tell a story.
And you know me, I'm a sucker for a love story.
Yeah.
I love the kind of idea of true love pauses time. And in that song, Time Stops, the lyric expresses how falling in love changes your perception of time.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
And this hit me. I was like, oh my God. It illustrates that truly special moments with your partner make the rest of the busy, chaotic world disappear.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for the two of us who are like chaotically crazy and busy, I have been, you have taken over that, passed the baton on. I think both of us can probably say, yep, that's true.
100%.
Those special moments kind of make all of the craziness and mentalness just float away.
Yeah.
It also highlights that love doesn't need to be perfect. In Sandra's powerful ballad, I Don't Need a Roof, so many of these songs are beautiful.
Yeah.
The lyrics teach us that love isn't about picture perfect circumstances or material stability. Instead, it's simply about being with the person who holds your heart.
That's it. Everything within this musical, this film, this story is all about joy, love, and just a lively love of storytelling.
Yeah.
And how it's good to love.
It's one of those soundtrack, cast recordings that you listen and you leave uplifted and feeling
but
lighter.
But it is also very emotional. You know, and it's no secret the dad is dying, and does die.
What? What?
I got scared there for a second, I just completely spoiled something. But so I think whenever you listen to the music, it's very emotive as well.
Yeah.
In regarding that sort of a parent dying, but I think it is a beautiful story. I really encourage you to go and watch the film.
Oh no, I'm going to go and watch the film.
I do think you should watch the film. It's got Ewan McGregor in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you haven't listened to the cast album, listen to it.
It's great.
And there's loads of little like footage, like drum stuff online. Do that. But it would be nice to see it like a local production or a smaller or something. It would be nice. It would be nice to see it. Also, Magic and the Man, I think would make a really good addition song.
There's, I was going to say it like earlier there. When you were talking about the music, it is filled with really good addition songs from start to finish, I think. But I 100% agree with you.
I think if you're out there, and it's obviously in your vocal range, and you're looking for something a little bit different about, I think it's like 1 minute and 35 seconds in or something, just with a bit of that key change. I think that would be an excellent.
Because I also think the Witch's number is a fab number for a female voice too.
I also just like Red, White and True. I think that's a nice little song. But go listen to it and just listen to it with an open mind. Listen to it if you're in a good mood and be prepared to be a little bit sad.
I like the Witches song. I think it's a fab number, and Cara Rennie is amazing. It also sounds very similar. It's a bit of the Wild Party.
Yes,
isn't it?
You can not so much. I don't think compare Wild Party and Addams Family. I don't think so. You can sort of like tell that that's Andrew Lippa.
And it was only really this song that I went, oh, you so know this is Andrew Lippa. Like, I think not that you don't know that it's his music, because it's great. But as in, like, to link them. Do you know what I mean? It was just when I listened to the Witches song, I went, oh, this is so like Raise the Roof or something in the Wild Party. I also love Stranger because of Bobby Stuttgart's vocals. You know me, I'm a sucker for a wee love song, and I think Daffodils is the most beautiful song. And it was a surprise to me, because I had obviously from previous listenings years and years, like I haven't returned to this musical for years, but previous I remembered Be the Hero. I remembered the Witches song. I remembered Fight the Dragon, because they are bigger numbers. You do remember them, but the likes of Stranger and Daffodils completely passed me by, and it was only when I re-listened I went, oh my goodness, they're both beautiful songs.
But he is a beautiful, beautiful writer.
And
it is a very good cast recording. Like Kate Baldwin's voice is, there's like a truth in her voice. Does that make sense? Or
100%.
Especially whenever she's like saying about how like she needs him to be the way he is and needs Will to be how he is, and that just works for their life. You're like, I believe everything that you're singing and saying there. So
I do think Andrew Lippa is one of those composers where his work's been good to this point, but like you just go, there's something still. His it's almost like I don't think his big hits come yet. Like I think he's one like for the future. Do you know what I mean?
Is this the last thing that he's done?
I think
or most recent?
I think so, yeah. I don't know for sure because I didn't look that up.
No, neither did I. Actually.
But I don't think he's done a huge amount.
No,
like I know he's done Addams Family and like Big Fish and The Wild Party, but
I'm wondering
there's something about him. I think.
Do you know what this will be? Where tomorrow it'll announce that he's
Andrew Lippa musical.
And I think as well, like he still feels like a young writer.
Yeah.
Like he's like 10 days younger than my dad, but just like you know, Dad, you're young, don't worry.
He's so gonna be annoyed by that comment.
I know. No, I mean that's it. He did. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. But like Wild Party, and You're a Good Man. Charlie Brown. He contributed 3 new songs to the Broadway version, but that was 1990. 2001 was A Little Princess. Yeah, he hasn't done anything
No.
since Big Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
It's coming.
you're due something.
It's in the works.
Oh well, we'll wake up in the morning and it'll be like, yes.
You know it.
We knew. Andrew was like, I was just waiting for Musical Lyrical Lingo to announce it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that was fun. It's always nice talking about musicals that you don't know necessarily a huge amount about.
No.
I'm away to watch the film now.
You do that. And then report back and let us know.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll give you my full rundown of thoughts. Because I'm sure that's what everybody wants to hear, right?
Wants, of course.
Maybe that could be a new segment.
What?
Tim's reviews.
Tim's reviews of like what you've watched that week?
Yeah, or listened to.
Oh, okay.
And then you could do another jingle.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, maybe that can be you. You're a great. I've often said to you before, you'd be a brilliant theatre reviewer.
Yeah, no, you did say that.
I did. There you go. You've got your feature now.
Okay, maybe I will. I'll add that in. Like, what have I reviewed this week?
Like you have time.
3 songs from Joseph because it's just on shuffle on my non-paid.
Oh, bless you.
But I mean, it's okay. It's like
do we need to go back to the days where I made you mixtapes?
Oh, I loved your mixtapes.
That's so cute.
Nobody does that now. It's
no,
like,
I know. It's so boring.
I suppose you can do like mixtapes technically on an online streaming platform.
But you're not on an online streaming platform anymore.
I am, but I am on it.
Oh.
But I don't pay for it, so I get ads. So I can't, if I want to listen to an album, I can't listen to the album from start to finish. It's just going to play me random music.
Right.
I just got to fingers crossed that I'm going to get the songs I want to listen.
That sounds horrendous. Okay.
We're not all rich.
Bless you. Right. Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Tune in as the memories grow.